Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today is Monday, December 15th. Bernie Madoff, they finally caught up to you. I can't tell you how many disagreements and arguments I had with him and his firm back in the day when he was scalping orders from Chicago. That's where he's got started from. He's a Chicago man. Scalping orders, and I think he was probably one of the first dealers ever to pay for order flow, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I don't know what it is about Chicago, but it seems that a lot of people that come from Chicago seem to get themselves in a lot of trouble and wind up in jail. So, Al Capone definitely left his mark on that city, no question about it. I feel badly for all the guys who got scooped by Bernie. I'm not one of them. Anyway, let's get to the market. Consolidation continues. It's boring, I know. This is the fifth day of this backing and filling or consolidation. Not a lot happened today. Came in this morning overbought. I was looking for some weakness. We got the weakness, and we got oversold, and I was looking for a rally. And then late in the afternoon, we got a little bit of a kickback rally. Unfortunately, it knocked my indicator back up into the neutral area, which is an area where I really dislike it because it gives me no direction. So we could pull back again in the morning and get it oversold, or we could rally and get it overbought. Right now, it's like dead neutral. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow something happens, either up or down, to give us some kind of direction. Because this consolidation phase is clearly boring. There's no question about it. So I have a new idea tomorrow. ESLR is the stock. We've been in it before. It's one of the stocks that I look at. So we'll take a look at that. I'll show you how we're going to take that idea and turn it into some money. And then we'll take a look at some of the major indexes, although none of the pictures have changed. We basically had an inside day, meaning that yesterday's low was not breached and yesterday's high was not breached during the course of the day. So I still see this consolidation is backing and filling. No key areas have been broken, either on the upside or the downside. The only thing we can do is just sit on our hands and wait for it to play itself out. So in the meantime, we'll go take a look at ESLR. I'll show you how we're going to turn that idea into some money. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of ESLR, Evergreen Solar Incorporated. This is a call on the long side. We'll be looking to buy this stock tomorrow between 267, that's where it closed, and this low down is 251, right down in here if it pulls back. Target on the upside, this high here, $5.70. It's an area. It doesn't have to be the exact number, somewhere up in that area. Sell stop. A close below 225, a close below that level right there. Okay, why do I like this? Well, I see an ascending triangle forming. Hasn't really quite broken out of it yet, but I expect it to. It's also a breakout, pull back, and go. I see it that way also. So there's two technical attributes going for this today. Alright, so let me recap that. That's ESLR. This is a call on the long side. If it works out the way I think it should, we could probably make ourselves about $3 on this trade. Okay, let's go take a look at some of the major indexes. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of the Dow Jones averages, and we'll do a little recap. Basically what I'm looking for, I see this is two ways. I see this is our low, I see this is our first high, I see this is our next low, which is higher than that low, and I see this is our next high, which is higher than that high, and now we're pulling back. I expect this not to breach this low here, so I expect this low, wherever it turns out to be in another day or two, higher than this low here. So the key areas are basically right there. Also, what I'm thinking is that this is also forming a reverse head and shoulders, this being the left shoulder, this being the head, and we're still forming the right shoulder. So that's how I see the Dow. Here we have the Russell 2000, and the Russell 2000 does not have the same look as reverse head and shoulders in the Dow, but it does still have this look of a ascending triangle. So it's still within this framework of this triangle. So nothing basically has changed there. Okay, here we have the SPY, which is basically the Standard & Poor's 500. Similar to the Dow, a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, and whenever this finishes backing and filling, I'm expecting to have a higher high than this, a higher low than this low here. Also, this is also starting to look very much like the Dow, where it could very well possibly turn out to be a reverse head and shoulders also. So and lastly, the QQQQs, which is the top 100 NASDAQ stocks. And this is in a ascending triangle. So today's action changed basically nothing, so we'll see what tomorrow's brings. So as long as this bullish formation still stays intact, you know, I've got to stay with my scenario that the market wants to come back up and break above this all high. So it may take another day or two, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, that's my view of the market. Until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.